Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Combat 6. Today we're going to finish the Canon Run. Last time we destroyed the Estevakian aerial fleet led by the P1112 Guion. And so now the way is clear to Grace Maria. The only stops along the way are going to be Rogno Fortress and the Moloch Desert. So let's go ahead and continue. Rogno Fortress, into the pass. Excuse me.
East of central Ania lies Rogno Fortress in Gragio Canyon. Our fortress there is still under Estevakian control. Substations for a giant dam and military tunnels line the area near the fortress. Those places act as an extra means of defense for an already high security area. Now that we've destroyed the...
Hello, Cross. Yes, we are saving him area once more. Welcome to Streb.
But the only route for our heavy deployment of
I love this mission.
passes through Gragio Canyon, and Rogno
It's my
Fortress
favorite
is
fortress
Estevakia's
mission
trump card for
of
keeping
the
us out
entire
of Grace Maria.
franchise.
If we can recapture that fortress, it's smooth sailing to Grace Maria.
Hello, Sly. Welcome to
Eliminate
Streb.
the Estevakian unit there and recapture Rogno Fortress. The battle is tipping in our favor.
Also, I hope
All
you're able to hear
planes,
me.
Let's get ready.
Because I don't know if it's... Okay, we can hear you. Okay, good. It is the Xbox. I have to make sure. Okay, so Rogno Fortress takes place on March 6th, 2016. Because we are in the Strike Eagle, it's probably best for us to go first with Operation Alpha so we don't lose Warlock. Then we'll switch it up with Operation Bravo. And Yellow Jacket's just going to have to deal with themselves because we're not going in the tunnel. Alright, we're going to start. Let's start with this. You're going to start with the AMRAAMs.
Garuda team, time to take off.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys knew, but Sly actually beat me in something in A6. He's got all the single-player medals, including the speedrun. I have yet to get the speedrun. So congratulations, Sly. Mainly, I haven't gotten the speedrun because I get sidetracked way too easy in this game. I get kill hungry. You gotta get out of that, Mary. I know, right?
Don't listen to civilian airwaves during missions. Today's objective is to recapture Rogno
That
Fortress.
missed. Yeah, that bomb missed. God damn it.
This is Windhopper. We're prepared to knock out their substations and supply routes on the water to cripple their forces. This is Yellow Jacket. We're set to invade the fortress and initiate attacks from the inside.
If we can pull this off,
There we go, that's
you
better.
won't have any trump cards left to play. Use everything you've got.
Once we get over this canyon, Grace Maria's straight ahead. We gotta win this, Talisman.
Well, not straight ahead. There's still the Moloch Desert left.
This is Warlock Battalion. We've got the fortress in sight. Take out any enemy tanks on our path. We've got an enemy chopper and close. We're gonna get flanked.
Who are those Sams firing at? Shamrock?
Get our anti-air guns ready.
Or were they going with Window? No. Okay, Windover is Operation Bravo. Who the hell is Operation Alpha? Sky Kid. Okay. Shamrock, kill!
Heading over to engage the enemy. Fox 3.
The single player achievement C.
Enemy
Yeah.
bomber shot down.
That's it. I am only missing the speed run. I've gotten everything else on single player. At least on the X Bone.
Talisman is locked on.
I have it.
Enemy tank destroyed.
Yeah, I know. I need to stream it eventually. I just...
Watch out.
It's a psychological block more than anything. Insulate my... Yeah, as a challenge.
Bombs away.
I'd have to basically just only go straight for the TGTs. And the shortest missions, or
Self-propelled
operations
artillery sent out from
possible.
enemy posts in the north and south. They are approaching Warlock Battalion. Enemy facility was destroyed. More self-propelled artillery is being sent out from the enemy posts. Exact number unknown.
Alright. I hate these fucking Harriers.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1. Missile struck target.
Missile missed its target.
Because I can just stop on a dime and make you overshoot.
Has you on radar.
Enemy plane in gun range.
Good old Area 88. They're AV-8Bs. Or is that a reference that I'm not picking up?
Garuda 1, Fox 2.
God damn it. Fuck you, Harrier!
I tagged one.
Yeah, when I do the speed run, we are skipping Alpha because of these damn Harriers.
ESM is active.
For fuck's sake!
Fox 2.
This one's mine. Shamrock, Fox 2.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Oh, I know what Area 88 is. I just didn't realize why you said that. Oh, Harriers jump the squadron. Okay. Yeah. God damn it!
Garuda 1 scored a kill.
Garuda 1, bombs away.
Enemy's got a SAM locked onto you.
Missile struck target.
Time to the Harrier in the games, you always think, okay.
Garuda 2 fire. Bullseye.
I just gotta keep doing hit and run attacks, slashing attacks. Because I can't turn with them.
Bombs away. Target has been eliminated.
Our fire support has stopped. Where are the reinforcements? All self-propelled artillery has been dispatched. Our vehicle storage is completely empty.
Garuda 1, ESM is active.
Fire in the wings! Dragon, your team is the bait. Lure in those enemy forces. Send the center units over here. We need help. He evaded. Captain, some of their forces are withdrawn. Let's break in through that hole. Hold on. If we break through from a place like that, we'll get ambushed.
There's the Harrier.
Bring down at all costs. Do you read me?
Fox 2. Missile strike confirmed. Connecting ESM for Garuda 1. Enemy plane in gun range. Missile struck target. Garuda 1 launched missile.
There we go. 2 more Harriers. Alright, Sly. See you in a bit. Good luck with your appointment, or whatever it is. Okay.
Enemy plane acquired.
Garuda 2 fire.
There's the kill.
No, don't turn. Don't turn with them.
Garuda 1, ESM is active.
Pretend it's 0 in your jousting.
Enemy hit.
All Harriers down.
Defensive wall confirmed down. Go through that tunnel and destroy all facilities inside the fortress. Lock on. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Idiots! You have to follow my orders! What is it that you don't understand? The enemy's getting force within its own ranks. Don't let this one get away. Follow me.
Weapon impact confirmed.
I've got a lock.
Only got 10 cluster bombs left. That should be all we need.
Garuda 1, ESM is active. Garuda 1, Fox 2.
Enemy dead ahead.
Round
All right.
has been eliminated.
Alpha complete.
This is Warlock. We're broken through their line of defense. Lining up in front of Fortress as planned.
Let's take care of their ESM capabilities.
There. This is Shamrock. I've got a visual on the substation facilities.
Those facilities supply power to the fortress. Taking them out will weaken their defenses.
Shoot down approaching enemy fighters and avoid combat.
Never mind, you're early. Huh? Well, welcome back.
This is Wind Harbor. We're prepared to knock out their substations and supply routes on the water to cripple their forces.
Six bombs.
This one's mine.
More than enough.
Substation
No
facilities
power
are
left for
destroyed.
you.
Now take out the rest of those transport routes.
Yeah, for the speed run, I can't do this anymore. Just going after random green targets.
I got a lock.
Bombs away.
Our defenses aren't working. They're gonna wipe out our transport routes.
Anti-aircraft gun destroyed.
We have radar lock on. Anti-aircraft gun destroyed.
Wonder where the Eagles went. Did Shamrock already kill the Eagles? No, looks like there's one left. Shamrock killed most of the Eagles when I was still in Operation Alpha.
Special weapons running low.
Strike one more time. Lynn, back me up.
Oh, there's two Eagles. So he got all but two. I'll still take it.
2 o'clock. First 2 planes flying together. I'm taking fire. I get wearing it flawlessly.
You were saying about taking down those two planes? Alright.
It's gonna take more than that to sync up.
Garuda 1, Fox 2. All special weapons used.
Bravo accomplished.
The enemy's lifeline. Rogno Fortress is finished. Fox.
No, just gotta take out the fortress itself and get our country back.
Townsman, you're the man of the hour. Show us some of your best moves.
Fucking miss.
Surrounding enemy forces have been weakened. Commence attacks on the fortress itself. I'll be sending the target data. Garuda team, concentrate all fire on specified targets.
Well, first we're gonna get a reload.
I've sent...
Garuda 1, begin landing checks. You are cleared to land. You're too high. Lower your nose.
Yeah, whatever. Alright, let's actually take the unguided bombs.
Garuda 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
I've sent coordinates for the first target. Check your radars.
Shamrock, kill!
Okay, I'll take him out.
Initiating attack on fortress enemies. All units
You really need to learn
fire.
to pick your target.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1. Enemy tank has been destroyed.
Alright. Let's get the 4 gun towers on the ends, because they're a real bitch.
Lock on. Missile struck target.
Lock on.
Ow!
Missile missed its target.
Missile strike confirmed.
Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you.
we go.
Enemy aircraft down. Garuda 1, ESM is active.
I just love doing high-speed passes over Rogno, just dropping a bomb, fleeing.
Almost in effective range.
Enemy hit. Connecting ESM for Garuda 1. Garuda 1, bombs away.
Ah, passed right over it. God damn it.
Missed.
We have radar lock on.
Well, more sacrificial offerings.
Garuda 1, ESM is active. Target hit. Ground target destroyed.
This one's mine.
Garuda 1, bombs away.
Nope, the radar room has not been restored yet because there's no power. Forgot, does Warlock actually go into the fortress once all the bunkers are gone?
Ground target has been eliminated.
I think they do.
Bombs away. Enemy hit. Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
I can't reach any ahead. I'll go check the situation myself.
Lock on.
Box 2.
We have radar lock on.
Woohoo! On to the next one.
Target coordinates have been sent. This is the last group.
Damn it, I was hoping to get the Harriers before they took off. Alright. Shamrock, kill! You know what? Sky Kid Wendover. You kill too.
Missile evaded.
I know we have more ammo. I'll go check down below.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you.
Bombs away. SAM kill confirmed.
It's no use. We're too far away.
This one's mine. Enemy dead ahead.
Release the eagle, yeah. Welcome, Starscream.
Say your prayers.
Box 2.
At this point in the war, the Amerians are basically a juggernaut.
Box 2. Forget about your plane. Eject.
Yep, Warlock does go into the fort.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
I have him.
So that's the Garuda team everyone's talking about.
And with that,
All
Rogno
forces within Rogno
is
has been
ours.
destroyed. We have successfully taken back the fortress.
This is Leonid Battalion. All areas are secure. We are now in a Stovey-free zone.
Our special forces came in from a different route and have secured the inside. Rogno Fortress is under American control. Mission accomplished. Our special forces can mop up the rest. Head back to base, Garuda team.
We're really on a roll. No one can stop us now.
I mean, on the one hand, Shamrock, you're tempting fate. On the other hand, he's not.
Although it's often called impregnable,
Goddamn.
we have taken over Rogno
He's
Fortress.
not entirely wrong.
Estavakia's just lost all their trump cards. No one can stop us now. All that's left is to
No one
head
can
for
stop
Grace
us now.
Maria.
Nukes allow us to introduce. Yeah, Sly, that's the only way the Stovies can stop the American juggernaut. Because that's what we are at this point. We're literally a juggernaut. Now, do we know if the WMD is a nuke, or are they chemical / biological weapons? Because they did say they're transporting a catalyst. That's what we were attacking.
I also like our chances with the new captain in charge. He feels
Yeah,
more
I didn't think it was a
like an
nuke.
older brother than some pushy authority figure.
I would assume it's chemical. God damn it. Chemical. Sorry. Dry throat, I think. Dry throat combined with seasonal allergies.
At least I have a sweetheart to speak of, sir. I could have any woman I want if I made the effort.
I can't argue with him there. If he was serious enough, and I was a woman, I would probably fall for him myself. Even though we have overtaken the city, he tends to listen to Ameria Independence Radio, an ongoing pirate broadcast.
Well, that's because Mary Independence Radio has better music than the Stovey state propaganda.
They're mourning the loss of a flesh and blood king. Really be something if they got it back somehow. Makes you wonder.
My older brother seems to have a soft spot for the poor and downtrodden in this city.
Is it a soft spot or a guilty
There's
conscience?
no way in hell we are going to lose this war.
Sly's favorite mission is up next. The Moloch Desert. Hollow Victory.
I'll be relaying orders to you from now on. Estavakia's remaining forces are starting to gather near Moloch Desert in East Ania. They're combining all of their forces in an attempt to stop us from recapturing Grace Maria. This operation will involve a very
Yeah, this
intense siege
mission
battle.
update's not going to be
Once
fun.
the enemy's line of defense is ruined, chase them down. If you let them escape, they're going to fortify their defenses around Grace Maria. I know you must be chomping at the bit to get going, but taking out the enemy here pretty much guarantees us victory. We'll make it back to Grace Maria alive. All of us. Engage.
Alright, so, because of the mission update and the aircraft we're stuck with, we have to take Bravo and Delta. Operation Alpha is way too far north. There's really no point in doing it. Charlie is too spread out and too far to the west, or to the east. Because And since we lose the return line when the mission update happens, we need the runway. And because we lose Allied support, we need Snake Pit CSM. Because we don't get QAMs. And while the Strike Eagle is a fantastic aircraft, it is not as nimble as a flanker. So the Striggins are going to be painful enough without Allied support. I'd rather not do it without ESM either. Although I've noticed that all the air units that you helped stick around and still follow you after the mission update, even though they're supposed to retreat. They just don't respond to the Allied support request. But with Snake Pit, it doesn't matter because it's a passive support. As long as he's present, we still get the ESM. Alright. Oh yeah, this is March 25th, 2016. Yeah, you lose the bars. But they are still physically present. So they're giving you moral support.
Talisman, which plane should I pick? How about my weapon? Are we ready to fly with these planes?
Garuda team, time to take off.
Alright, airfield capture. Yeah.
Take our town back. Right out of those Stoby clutches once and for all.
Don't get too emotional on us. It's important to be calm and controlled now.
As long as I win, I'll do whatever it takes. Let's do this, Garuda 1.
That's enough talking. Enemy forces are spreading throughout our mission space.
You guys are just what the doctor ordered. We need your cover, Garuda Team.
We've got armored vehicles on their way to take the airport. Provide cover and fire on enemy fighters before they can take off.
Stogies don't have a chance. We've got them outnumbered. All tanks and vans, try them out. Shoot down their fighters while they're taking off. Otherwise, they'll be after us. Don't let the armored vehicles
No.
get destroyed.
Oh, I actually did hit. Snake Pit is the real MVP, even though he's technically isn't helping. Yeah. Alright. The only issue with the audio is that we're hearing a slight echo from the game through my... Oh.
We've got a clear path to the airport.
What would we do without our guardian angel?
You shouldn't. Because I have the TV muted.
Our ground troops in the
I don't know what's
combat.
causing the echo.
Flying at a steady pace.
The only game audio that I'm hearing is from my headset. That's either... I don't know how it's got those cushion things, but whatever. I still need to be able to hear the game, so you're gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, it only happens with Xbox. Because it's the same headset I use on the PlayStation, and it's fine. So it's something to do with the Xbox. Surprise, surprise. Damn it.
These guys mean business.
Yeah, go after the escorts.
Target airspace.
It'll buy me time to get there. Okay, all we've got left are the air targets. These C-130s are also difficult to take out because they're slow, they're constantly turning, and they have collision. I don't have time to try and land normally. Snake Pit's already had a couple alerts, so
Garuda team, we've taken over the field runway. Now you can use it whenever you need supplies.
Takeoff complete. Good luck up there.
There's a safety line on the west side of the airspace. Pull out of combat and get back to base whenever you need supplies. Enemy unit approaching.
oh
It's
well.
an armed LCAC, a hovercraft.
So I don't know where Pac-Man was, but I can't see him. Oh well. Our escorts are getting annihilated.
Our bombers are even closer to the target airspace now. They are to commence bombing once they arrive.
Focus all attacks on their electronic support aircraft. Eagle 2, roll out to the right. This is Snake Pit. Outpost down for engines 1 and 2. Roger. Reporting attack.
The armored LCAC unit just split off into two groups. Tricky SOBs.
This is very important cargo. Don't get shot down before we can land. This is Snake Pit. I'll be patrolling the combat zone to help out our aircraft. Eliminate enemy fighters to secure air supremacy.
Since I can't use the bar for the mission update, might as well use it now.
Our northern ground unit is now engaged. Our bombers have arrived at the target airspace. Commence bombing of enemy mission command.
This is Snake Pit. There's only a few enemy planes left. Number 3, respond! I never thought they'd get to this fast.
There we go.
All forces did a great job. I'll keep providing electronic support to this aircraft.
Enemy forces are starting to retreat. Don't let them get away.
Prepare to die, Stovies. This is where we separate the boys from the men.
It's a dance with the angels.
All right, let's head
After the enemy. Don't let them see the sight.
head back because I want to
They're not
engage
going anywhere.
a
I've got a score to settle.
vampire team, as they should be called,
Mission command.
over
Repeat, Simon is
the airfield.
Garuda team, you're almost to Grace Maria. Put everything you've got into this. just came in from Mission Command. You've been ordered to evacuate. Mission Command has ordered an evacuation. All planes, cease fire immediately. I repeat, all planes cease fire immediately. You have been ordered to retreat.
What do you mean retreat? This is no time to screw around, Ghost Eye.
This is no joke. I'll say it again. Cease fire immediately. That's an order. Retreat from the airspace.
Ghost Eye, they're cutting off my retreat.
Garuda team, that's an order. Cease fire and withdraw from the airspace immediately.
You've got to be nuts. Our city's under attack here. You can't expect us to abandon our people.
Technically, Ghost Eye is
Ceasefire by Mission
outside
Command.
the
This mission
AO,
has been aborted.
I'm putting an end to this
like
war
most
right here.
AWACS.
My family has suffered for too long. This is it. Let's do this, Garuda One.
The only AWACS that I know is pretty much always inside the AO is Snake Pit.
Immediately.
Ghost Eye, what the hell do you know about losing a family member? I'll take whatever the hell action I see fit.
This is your last warning. Cease fire now. I repeat, cease fire immediately.
If I could just kill off this unit, I can go home. Back to my family.
Shamrock, are you listening to me? You're in a lot of trouble here. Cease fire.
Damn it. Fuck. They're just as fast as I am, and they can turn faster. So I can't do the jousting that I normally do. There's only 2 left? Man, Shamrock's been taking a lot of them out. Because I only think I killed 2 so far. Too bad they don't go into further detail about the Pelage mission. That sounds interesting.
All planes are down.
The only major advantage that the Strike Eagle has against the flanker in a dogfight is the Strike Eagle is a lot tankier. So it can handle a head-to-head a lot easier than the flanker can.
We're gonna take our town back. Right out of those Stovey clutches once and for all.
A rank,
According
I
to
don't care.
intelligence from our Department of National Safety, Estovakia has a scorched earth policy in mind for Grace
It's
Mary.
because I didn't
Plan
kill
to
enough
use weapons
green
of mass
targets
destruction to completely
in Snake Pit's mission,
indiscriminately
but
annihilate our capital city. If we keep advancing at this pace, the Estovakians are sure
I needed
to
to
destroy our capital.
go fast,
The
otherwise
Joint
we would
Chiefs
have
of
lost
Staff have
Snake
ordered us
Pit.
to temporarily halt the advance of all forces. This order is part of a high-level strategy. This temporary order of ceasefire was an unavoidable action for the Joint Chiefs of Staff. As Amerians, we cannot excuse this outrageous and inhuman threat posed by Estovakia. By continuing on with the mission, you have defied a direct order and will be
I
suspended.
got a question.
You are forbidden from flying in battle starting from
Ameria
1600 hours
is
today, and all combat mission
an economic
qualifications will be
superpower,
revoked.
at the very least,
Any action beyond going to open barracks from that time on
and
will be
a
strictly
definite
limited.
military power.
I've lost a lot of respect for you after pulling this stunt. Return to your
Would
barracks
it
and wait
have
for further
nukes?
instructions. That is all.
And if so, what would happen if the Estavakians did scorch Earth Grace Maria? Because I don't think there's any evidence to say one way or another whether or not they have nukes in the lore. I would assume they do, but not to the same degree as, say, Osea or Yuktabanya. But I would assume that no matter what, if either weapons of mass destruction plan succeeded or Chandelier succeeded, I'm pretty sure that Ameria would just straight up cross the border into Estavakia and just not stop until every Stovey was dead. Given the reverence that the Amerians have for Grace Maria.
The citizens here are losing faith. Through special intelligence, we confirmed the existence of the enemy ace pilot, Garuda 1.
It took you special intelligence to figure out that I existed? You mean my kill counts weren't enough? I don't think the Amerians exactly hid the existence of Garuda Team.
After lecturing Pasternak to hold on to his baggage, I feel like a damned hypocrite.
And Wojciech, that's your downfall. OCD.
But I cannot afford to lose the contents of that briefcase.
Man, the Stovies that were in charge of sweeping the palace did a really shitty job of clearing the secret passageways.
He's alone. Hold him back so he can't get out to tell the others.
Because, I mean, the footprints are kind of visible.
Street children have turned this rotting underground passage into a hideout. I guess that explains how they eluded security forces during the sweep.
So I take it that it's not just Amerian intelligence that's shitty. Those footprints probably have...
I've already seen the notification.
Well, it's not like there's
the initial demolition for
just the initial sweep. I'm pretty sure the Stovies have constant patrols of the palace.
Unused for some 600 years. And now we have lost our way out of here.
It's good to know that the Stovey intelligence and weapons of mass destruction boiling point. Give the point check was long. It's the Nexus heartwarming. Well, we'll have to wait for that cutscene, Cross.
Garuda team, I've got some good news. The chemical agent used as a catalyst.
I remember
for the
when
WMD
y'all made me
is being
use,
transported to our
or
shores from the
either
Estavakian
y'all did,
homeland. This
or
catalyst has already been carried into the outskirts of
R
Grace
and
Maria.
Jesus did.
As a
But
matter
I
of
remember
caution against any attempts
when I had to
destroy
do
it,
this
it has been
mission
concealed at Fort
with the
Thornton in
Nighthawk.
Grace Maria's north. If we start advancing again,
Do you know how
the enemy
painful
will
the
most
second
likely
part
bring
of the mission
catalyst
was
into
with the
Grace
fucking
Maria at a
Nighthawk?
faster pace. In fact, weapons of mass destruction are used on the population of Grace Maria. The resulting devastation can't be expressed in enough words. It will lead to unspeakable tragedies.
The only thing that made it
Used
somewhat
this
bearable
intelligence
was
to
the
come
fact
up
that
with
I
a
was
solid
using the
proposal on how to
Idolmaster
prevent
Nighthawk,
this scorched earth policy from being
which
executed in our capital.
has a bit better
Just a
speed and
minute ago,
maneuverability
we
when it's
received a
going
letter of
fast.
approval for our prevention plans from the Joint Chiefs of Staff. The proposal we put on the table for our scorched earth prevention policy is really quite simple. While the enemy transport unit is stationed at Fort Norton, we'll ambush them. We'd like to call it our tactic for preemptive victory. The enemy has loaded this catalyst into their transport vehicles and is able to send them into Grace Maria at any time. This plan will be carried out by a handful of our top pilots under absolute secrecy. Fly through Fort Norton's canyon at an extremely low altitude to avoid radar detection and take out those transport vehicles. We've determined that a high-risk mission of this magnitude could not be executed by anyone other than Garuda Team. We're counting on a flawless execution here.
Okay, so this mission literally takes place the next day after Moloch Desert. So, on the surface, it appears that the Amarians, or the High Command, grounded us and court-martialed us, only to immediately put us back on the front lines the following day. Now, I just thought of something. What if they purposely and publicly took us out of commission so the Stovies would know they're gone, or that we're gone, specifically so they wouldn't expect us to fly down the canyon and blow them up. I mean, it wasn't worded that way at any point, especially with Ghost. Well, do you honestly think, Sly, that High Command would tell Ghost Eye everything? I'm pretty sure Ghost Eye had no idea what the fuck was going on, other than that we needed to pull out ASAP. Because Ghost Eye, does have our back pretty much the entire game, other than that part of Moloch Desert. So I'm wondering, I mean, it's an out there theory, don't get me wrong, but it would be nice to think that maybe the Amarian High Command was pulling a 4D chess move and decided to put on a show trial without telling anyone, just so they could have us do a high stakes mission. I know he says he lost a lot of respect for you after pulling the stunt. But it gets, it's one of those, if that was the case, putting like damn game things. Fair enough. But I think that line wasn't originally worded for Western style of vocabulary, because even before we blow up the catalyst, Ghost Eye is apparently back to normal respect levels, or previous respect levels with us. So, I think I think that might be a different interpretation between the Japanese um, idea of respect and the Western idea of respect. I don't know. Shamrock calls him out on it. Well, I mean, Shamrock was grounded. Taken away with it. Maybe. Possibly. Alright, so we're actually going to use the Mavericks.
Talisman, which plane should I pick? How about my
You're
weapons?
using
Are we ready to
those.
fly with these planes?
Garuda team, time to take off.
Beginning attack on the enemy's WMD catalyst. Fly in low. If you're spotted by an enemy observation tower, destroy all facilities as quickly as possible.
Some people never pray to God unless they're in a lot of trouble. And we're only called aces when people need us to bail them out. We're not a couple of private dancers for the military, you know.
If we fail this mission, your families back in Racemeria will be in great danger.
You're just as bad, Ghost Eye. I can't believe you got the nerve to try and join up with us again.
I don't know. Maybe it's just Regal's delivery, but it sounds more like Shamrock is giving Ghost Eye shit instead of actual indignant.
All enemy observation facilities have been destroyed. Garuda team, get moving.
Lucky dog. Looks like our guest is out of harm's way.
Because we hear him get actually mad later on in the game, and he sounds nothing like what he just did.
Hurry! It's all over the second we let them make contact with the transport squad.
Although I do agree that the update for Moloch Desert needs to be, or needed to have been rewritten. I would have had actual vampire team jump us, cut us off from retreat, and have them take away the return line so we actually can't.
Take out any enemies you encounter. The transport squad can't know we're coming.
Hold on. Super McKnight is actually cool despite what he's doing protecting girls from the warfare. Yeah. He does it on a cutscene. Alright, Sly, good luck. That's a better one.
This area's under control. Move on to the next.
Shamrock, you're pretty far back. Although, there is no real air targets for you to attack yet, so, oh well.
I spotted the Catalyst transport squad. Now all we need to do is take them out.
Is the enemy transport vehicle in sight? Commence
Working
attack
on it.
once you confirm its location.
Alright.
Enemy transport unit confirmed destroyed. Looks like you just redeemed yourself.
Alright, time to face the music.
Me and Talisman make a great team.
to base. You'll have time to celebrate once you're back.
And you've got a party waiting for
Yeah,
us, right?
see,
Would be a nice change from all that lip service.
Enemy forces are still in the vicinity.
Ghost Eye
They'll
doesn't
work
seem to
until
have
we get
lost
back.
any respect for us.
Fighters incoming.
This is a manageable number.
So if he did lose a lot of respect for us, either he doesn't show it, or he was literally a fanboy for us before.
Enemy presence detected on radar.
Damn it. You've got to be kidding me.
That was close. So I never ceases to amaze me how many people I see do this mission and complain about how hard the update is at first
There's a ton of them. A whole battalion.
because they don't take the canyon back.
Too soon. Oh well. Let's get this over with.
Looks like you're gonna have to face the music. Eliminate those enemy planes.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That hurt.
Hey, Talisman?
Yeah, but it was worth it. One AWAC gone in the first volley.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you! A missile! Talisman, take evasive action! Lock on!
Alright, all AWAC's gone. Now to be defensive about this.
Okay, I'm on backup.
Because there's no way we can engage with everyone on our ass.
Gotta missed! That damn alert won't shut
Nope.
up!
Talisman, Shamrock, just keep it up a little longer.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar. Garuda 1, he's nipping at your tail.
Just two head-to-head passes.
Dead ahead. Garuda 2, launched missile. Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you! I missed. Careful now. You have a bandit on your 6.
Got a hit. Thank God. Also, I am convinced, you cannot tell me otherwise, that Ghost Eye didn't leak the mission to win over Sky Kid and Avalanche.
I'll be damned. Looks like we got an all-star cast lined up for this performance. Thanks.
All planes, pound the hell out of that battalion, and don't get shot up in the process.
Cover engaging. Avalanche engaging. This is an angel's dance. Sky King engaging. Attack support. I'm there for it. Now it's my turn. Launch missile. 3 o'clock. 3 to 5. Roger that. Contact request. Roger. Roger. Supporting the attack. I've confirmed the target. Lasers gang. Go for the wires. Army weapon system. Lieutenant second. Attack support.
Enemy threat has been reduced to about 40%.
Try these suckers.
Enemy forces are hanging on by a thread. Keep up the attacks.
I still owe you one.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you! Fired!
You're mine, Striegel.
I'm still in this one. No way I'm leaving without a kill.
You're not in this one. You're dead.
Target point reached. I have your back,
have been destroyed. Well done.
No mercy in the sky for stealth.
Looks like you still got a load to pay off.
Don't forget about that second typhoon I shot down for you. That ought to count for something. You two have a lot to learn from Talisman. He never takes out loans up here.
The demonic laugh which the snake did.
I don't know what we'd do without you guys.
All planes get back to base. Next up is
I
Grace
think
Area.
without Garuda Team, the Amerians would still win the war. It would just take longer and with more casualties. But the Amerians actually seem to be the only strange real nation that
Mission accomplished.
doesn't
The
rely
WMD
100%
catalyst
on
has
their
been destroyed,
protagonist.
And we have evaded the scorched earth threat to Grace Marion. As a result, your suspension has been officially lifted.
Oh, Nugget
And
got
from this
a
point on,
bot kill.
we will be
Hello,
dispatching you
Nugget.
into
Welcome to
various
stream.
missions again. This war is almost over. All forces resume advancing. We're about to free Grace Marion once and for all.
All right. Story time.
Everyone hurry back to your rooms.
It's going good. I have a 4-day weekend coming up because I took Friday off, or tomorrow off. I don't work the weekends anyway. And then we don't work Monday for Memorial Day. It's a 4-day weekend.
One boy is called Radio, aptly named considering he never parts with his own. He's spouting off code words used by the American fighter pilots as he takes on the role of a himself.
But yeah, tomorrow, to celebrate, there will be a double stream.
Hey, kid!
I will enjoy it. Ah, yes. The surefire way to win an enemy child's heart. Chocolate. I just, for once, want one of the kids that gets the chocolate from the enemy soldier to go, but I'm allergic.
Family owned and operated a well-known restaurant in the city.
And
His
just to
father
have
was a
these,
talented chef.
the soldier go,
Mother, a humble
ah, shit.
They were both killed, their restaurant destroyed, all because of our aerial assaults. She proudly sings a song that was sung by her nation's pilots.
Ah, yes. A brand new day. The only song the Amerians know.
Children, being a symbol of strife and despair brought on by the horrors of war. Now that I've had a closer look, I'm beginning to see something quite different. These children are lonely, but full of pride for their nation's pilots, always with them in spirit. Even with my crippled leg, I feel as though I could dance the night away with an angel. These children were hiding their treasure, their golden king, protecting it.
I still want to know how the hell
keeping it safe from
children
the invaders.
picked up a golden suit of armor, even if it's hollow inside, and dragged it down secret passages all the way to there.
Ludmilla and I came across an unusual tank. I seem to remember this man from somewhere. What is his tank doing out here away from all the action? I thought the front lines were a bit more to the west.
I mean, the front lines are a bit more to the west, but not for much longer.
We've got to figure out some way to sneak this hunk of metal into town.
All right then.
Again, there's a reason why it's called the Amarian Juggernaut.
See ya. Best get out of here. Have a nice dance with the
At most, we had the Stovies bought themselves a day with the WMD catalyst.
My family's inside joke has become quite the buzzword. Even the captain uses it to say goodbye.
Well, when your daughter
To hear others say it.
kicks a Stovey soldier in the nuts while telling him to essentially go fuck himself
Something horrible.
on Estevakian state radio,
Grace Maria, or what's left of it.
it kind of becomes a
Into
meme.
a heavily armed fortress.
Welcome to Fortress Grace Maria.
The Estevakian military intends to fight to the bitter end. She stares up at them, holding on to some sort of premonition.
I opened the briefcase that the children kindly returned to me.
How does he have Wi-Fi
It's been
down
sealed
here?
for so long, but the time has come to break that seal. This is
Madness. The liberation of Grace Maria. Wings triumphant. Now comes time for my favorite mission in all of Ace Combat.
At last, our day has come.
Even with
Initiate
the
Operation Free Grace Maria. All
mediocre
forces
boss
advance
fight,
into the capital. Enemy
I just
forces
love
have
this
thoroughly
mission so
besieged
much.
Grace Maria. I'm sure we'll be running into some heavy resistance. This is the last battle. Let's win this thing and go home.
March 31st, 2016. Alright, so, as always, we're going to go start with Operation Alpha, pick up the runway, then we're going to, again, Sly's going to hate it, but the two operations that don't really matter unless you want the medals, or operation medals for them, is Operation Charlie to get the radio station back, and Operation Bravo to get the Capitol building back. Because Dragon Busters and Warlock don't really provide that much support for you in the mission update. And once the mission's over, you're taking back the Capitol and the radio station anyway, so who cares? But the runway is a priority, as is the fleet because of the ESM, and then because the fight takes over the bay anyway, you need to clear the enemy ESM and jamming so you can have your radar back. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. Yeah, let's have these.
Which plane should I? How about my weapon? Are we ready to fly with these planes?
Garuda team, time to take off.
All right.
All planes, commence with mission. We're gonna take back Grace Maria today.
Ghost Eye, if you want us to wait, now's the time to intervene.
I couldn't get your own mothers,
Your own
to,
mothers to
stop
stop
you
you
now.
now.
All planes, assume attack formation. Take them all.
Garuda 2, roger. Let's move. Take back our runway. Garuda team, requesting support.
Missile launch.
Sniper, 2 o'clock. Build over building. I think he's got it for you.
Shamrock, kill.
Count on me. Fox 3, Fox 3. Shamrock's engaging. I have him. Garuda 2 here. I bagged a kill.
You bagged 2, actually. It's not that I think that I'm smart, because I know I am. It's more that I think I'm unstoppable, because I am.
Oh, no, you don't.
Hey, Typhoons, you think you're gonna take off? I say no.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you! I've got lock on!
The mission is going smoothly. Steel gunners have approached the runway. Warning, incoming missile.
Kill confirmed. That makes 1 kill for Garuda 1. A swarm of angry hornets are gonna come flying out of there. Enemy fighter down. Nice moves, Talisman.
God, I love that beat drop.
Steel gunners have moved in closer to the runway. This mission is going well.
Aw, you're a little again out in the middle of nowhere. There, now you can join your friends.
I've got a lock. Enemy's got a SAM locked onto you.
Missile evaded.
No more aerial reinforcements.
Watch out for that missile, Garuda 1. Lock on. Garuda 1, Fox 2. Ground target destroyed.
Enemy's got a SAM locked onto you.
Alright.
Lock on.
Garuda 1 launched missile. SAM kill confirmed.
Enemy's got a SAM locked onto you.
All enemy units have been destroyed. We've got our runway back.
Eliminate all enemy elements in the vicinity. We have recaptured Grisbury Air Force
there.
I don't know about you guys, but that was a good landing. Tight banked the landing. Alright, we gotta go high. Not on the center line. Screw you! As if you could do better.
There are enemy aircraft providing ESM. You'll be in a world of hurt if you let them go.
Red team, we're gonna need your support.
Pirates they call Garuda. Rah! Oh god.
Missile was evaded. This jam has given us a hell of a time. And having a lot of planes out here doesn't make
Not
the
the
situation any better.
jamming, it's the fact that the AWACS is above my service ceiling.
Enemy jammers reduce our radar efficiency and also interfere with missile fire. Be cautious.
I missed.
Hey Shamrock. Go kill it.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Watch out for that missile, Garuda 1.
Damn it.
Lock on!
Radar lock. Box 3.
Shit.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Fight the stall, fight the stall, fight the stall.
Enemy plane in gun range. Shoot down the
Got
enemy's
it.
electronic support plane.
Thank you, Shamrock.
Bullseye! Garuda 2 fired!
Enemy down. Dragon Busters have lost about 40% of their forces. They can't do this alone.
Fight the stall, fight the stall, fight the stall.
How could that have missed?
We have recaptured the castle. I repeat, we have recaptured the castle. We've got explosives with severed wires here. This was all this graffiti. It says, "Go dance with the angels."
I love it when children tell the oppressive jackbooted thugs to go fuck themselves. It warms the heart.
Fired!
Enemy fighter destroyed. That's your ninth one. Keep it up. Enemy plane down.
Damn, we've been hit. Our right rear wheel's damaged.
Lose him, don't lose him, don't lose him. Got him.
Mission accomplished.
I'll just put it on your tab.
All personnel, abandon ship. All personnel, abandon ship. We're going under.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you! Dragon Busters are down to their last forces. It's a mess down there, Garuda team.
Alright, there's a jammer.
Garuda 1, Fox 2.
My radar is responding. It's not 100%, but it's getting better. So what do we have left?
All enemy jammers are
Alright.
We have secured air superiority.
Let's
over
land.
the Grace area.
Rearm.
Our city. Let's take back what's ours. Do it.
And then we'll go help Marigold. We're coming in way too fast.
Garuda 1, you are clear for takeoff. I confirmed another enemy ship sent to the bottom. Takeoff confirmed. Good luck up there.
All we need is ammo. Keep it coming. Missed.
Garuda 1, bombs away. Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
This is Captain Ford of the Marigold. We're about to enter the bay and engage enemy ships. Requesting support.
The enemy's got troops on the bridge. Take care of them.
Dragon Busters here. We're almost to the Capitol building.
You're doing a great job. Continue on with the mission and stay sharp. You're doing great, Garuda team. Continue on with the mission. Warlock Battalion has taken more damage.
Woo!
They've lost about
Almost hit
60%
the
of their
mast.
forces.
The mast.
This is Warlock. Is anyone out there? We need support over here.
Sorry, Warlock, but
Look at this place.
you don't offer me ESM.
Marigold, start moving into the
Marigold does.
Moving into the bay at full power.
Try not to hit the bridge, Talisman. It's the pride of our city.
Careful now, they're tracking you on radar.
Regulus, we'll stay in it. We've secured all Marian troops and crossed the recaptured facility. Looks like they turned this place into a prison camp. We've also taken another one and are on our way to release the prisoners.
That takes scrap metal now.
We've taken a direct hit port.
Iowa class destroyed.
We've taken a major hit port side. She's starting to capsize.
Enemy hit. Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Shamrock, Fox 2.
Launching missile. Warlock Battalion is in a crisis situation. They're barely hanging on by a thread.
All tanks keep on moving. Keep to the shadows until air support arrives. Stop that American fleet! They're trying to push into the bay. I can see that. Follow me. We dropped down garrison aid to the bridge.
Increase radar power. We're gonna open the way with a missile volley.
We have radar lock on.
I'm gonna get you. Missile struck target.
Weapon impact confirmed. Enemy destroyer sunk.
Captain, we're about to capsize. Send out the evacuation order.
70% of the Estavakian fleet is now destroyed. The Marigold's operation is going well. 15th enemy ship has been destroyed.
I'm a triple ship ace.
active. We have radar lock on. Fox 2.
Fuck.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Come on. Head to head. Oh, you're turning. Okay, fine. Alright. All operations required have been completed.
We go straight along the track towards Central Grayson area, then hang a right at the third switch point. Right?
Spare me the commentary.
Alright.
Spare me the commentary. I'm doing the driving here. Anyway, there's a little tunnel up ahead where they keep building supplies. There's a dummy wall at the end of it with the tunnel we dug on the other side. The tunnel ends up about 1.5 feet from the central bank.
Okay, now for the boss.
Forgive me, Ludmilla. I failed to bring you happiness.
Not yet. If you keep going the way you're going, you will.
All instruments check out. Let us begin.
Gentlemen, I do not believe a lady on Earth would be able to resist us now. All pilots listen carefully. Change your courses to 9-0 and leave the battle zone. Avoid engagement and fly as far as your fuel
9-0 is due east. He's telling them to go home.
You can't be serious. Your deaths will achieve nothing. You must live to ensure the future of our nation. Besides, half the female population is waiting for your return.
But wait! I will not allow this! Wait!
I am shutting down communications. Stricken team, break formation.
Enemy forces throughout
Unfortunately,
the area have been eliminated.
for Pasternak, the only one
We've got our capital back.
who
We finally did it!
follows
Got
his
our
order
city back.
is Tosha. Everyone else heads for Chandelier. And
Who is this?
subsequently dies.
Who the hell is this? What are you talking about?
Corrupt governments and marked lands are no longer worth fighting to protect. There's only one thing worth protecting now.
Unknown aircraft approaching fast. This may be an attack.
And that's the future.
We have radar lock on. It's a fighter. A fast one. Missiles approaching at high speed. Multiple missiles approaching. Evade.
Alright, there's Shamrock.
Time to let my sins take reign. This is the inevitable fate
There he
of
is.
the heralded enemy.
Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you. I've got a lock.
I think Pasternak's hurt. Yep, he's hurt.
Fox 2. Enemy facility was destroyed.
How did I get storage? It's a ground target. Alright. Where is she?
Missed. Careful now. You have
There
a
he is.
bandit on your 6.
Garuda 1, ESM is active.
Enemy dead ahead. Careful now. The enemy has you on
God
radar.
damn it.
Garuda 2 launched missile.
Got a hit.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1. Launching missile.
Got a hit.
Missiles approaching. They're coming fast again.
This one's mine. There's a bandit tailing you. Break off. Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you! Lock on!
Keep an eye on your 6 o'clock.
Ow.
Oh, no you don't!
Fox 2. Missile
Ow.
target.
Fuck.
Fox 2! Okay, I'm on backup.
Nope. No, 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 no.
Talisman,
Fuck.
you have a bandit on your tail.
Now I lost Pasternak.
Roger.
Missile struck target. We have radar lock on.
Gotcha. Pasternak. I have stealth, Garuda 1. I have my wingman. He sees you at all times. That's exactly what I was doing. If you noticed, I wasn't going or following my target indicator. I was following my shamrock indicator. Because at the outside of the battle, I told him to attack Pasternak.
Talisman! All
Shamrock sees through stealth.
Raising up.
So if you find Shamrock, he will lead you to Pasternak.
We took her back! We did it! Emeria, it's finally ours again! Home sweet home! Well, Talisman, it's been some journey.
I switched back to my Maverick missiles.
Right down there, boys.
for some strange reason.
And don't forget a bouquet from your daughter.
Also, I'll be sure to have a bouquet for your daughter, Shamrock, but not for the reason that you want.
Grace Maria is finally free. The occupying Estevakian forces have been wiped out. Great execution of this mission has handed us a clear overall victory in the war. We're still taking light resistance in a few limited areas, but it's only a matter of time before we have complete control of the capital.
The cave lilies,
Our
yeah.
officials should start drawing up a ceasefire agreement, as they've made preparations for a meeting with the Estevakian leaders. Good job. You two are a part of history now. Your actions will be remembered for generations to come.
Alright, so we got S ranks on all but the mission update. Because we only got 3 out of 35 needed UAVs. But that's okay. God damn it, Nugget.
All right. The vault is on the other side of those crosshairs.
Hobbs bomb, take aim.
Screw this wolf.
So, how does this not trigger a cave-in?
And fire!
That is a very well-made tunnel network.
I knew Donnie wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed, but I never imagined he was this stupid. For all we know, this
Which
tunnel could be all
actually,
damn mine.
lore-wise, that makes sense. Because how Ameria dealt with Ulysses is they bunkered down.
Now what he says. My calculations are correct.
And they came out of it relatively unscathed. I mean, granted, most of the asteroids fell on Estevakia, but the few that did land in Ameria didn't shatter the country to its core.
But nothing like this. The people look cheerful. Some are even smiling. It was all about to make perfect sense.
Well, not quite.
The people are learning to smile again.
Although that is kind of badass, strapping the Golden King onto the turret of a tank, so he's riding it like a horse.
Matilda! Mommy! Mommy!
And finally, I was reunited with my daughter.
My angel! Mom, dance with me.
Grace Mary Patrol, City Lights.
Grace Maria is free, and citizens are back on the streets, enjoying the freedoms they've been denied for so long. Sorry to make this request after all you've done, but I'd like you two to patrol the outskirts of the capital. Although military threats have been dealt with, and we're in the process of a ceasefire agreement, this thing isn't quite over yet. Enjoy a view of the fireworks from above. It may not be enough to pay for your service, but it's the
Any
best
UK
seat
cavalry
in the
units
house.
are historically turned
After
into
this
tank
mission,
battalions.
I
in
want
modern
both of
times.
you to take 2 weeks off.
Same thing in the United
Go home
States.
and relax with your
In the U.S. Army, tank battalions are designated as cavalry units. Or cavalry, or however you say it. Whatever. Alright, so this is literally the same day as Liberation of Grace Maria. We haven't even had time to take a break before they're sending us back up in the air. In hindsight, that's probably a good thing, but still. No operations. There are no more operations left in the game. Take XMA 6, and this, what you'll hear coming up, is your first indication that something is wrong. Did you hear that? Normally, Shamrock would say, what plane should I select? Didn't say a damn thing. Or here, when he should say, and how about my weaponry? That's your first cue that something is amiss.
Garuda team, time to take off.
Takeoff permission granted. Saving that beautiful night sky.
It is a very neat touch. I know people like to give Shamrock shit, but Sam Riegel in this mission did a phenomenal job acting.
Takeoff permission has been granted. Team to the skies.
Garuda 2. Roger.
See how emotionally dead he sounds? Normally he's so full of life, but now he's just... I mean, he sounds like me at work.
Listen up, military bigwigs. Let your subordinates go home early tonight.
Oh yeah, I love the fireworks in this. They're beautifully rendered.
Garuda team, continue patrolling the skies over Grace Maria, and keep an eye on your radars.
It's been some time since we've been able to fly in peace and quiet. This is Avalanche. Grace Maria may be free now, but we sure aren't. They have my thirsty.
Garuda team, your next duty is to fly over the capital.
What an awesome view. Only war pilots like us get to see fireworks in the night sky from this angle.
Well, Civi pilots too, but not right now. I don't think any Civi aircraft are allowed in the sky right
Head out of
now.
the clouds and focus on the mission. We're still at war here.
This mission always looked great. Yeah, the celebration's great. It's awesome.
Head to Southeast Residential.
Too bad it
We're about
doesn't
to send you
last.
an objective point on radar.
I've got a wiring from control. He says anyone without plans east of the mission is to meet up in the briefing room. Count me out. He can't be serious. Leave it to the pencil pushers to ruin all
No, it won't. Make it Blueberry.
Garuda team, head for the southern part of New Grace Maria.
I am, I mean, it's sacrilegious, but I am one of the few Americans that despises pumpkin pie. Or pumpkin anything. I just hate the taste of it. So I'm one of the few at Thanksgiving who's like, yeah, I don't want any dessert. I'm good.
Bad idea. No one wants to watch you stinking up the sky, Avalanche.
If you want to goof off, save it for the ground. A wild jet will only get people on edge down there.
Still can't take a joke, I see. Let's go out for a cold one after the mission, Shamrock.
Garuda 1 and 2, get to the castle.
There's a couple arguing at the foot of the King's Bridge. Somebody intercede.
I'll let them argue.
This one goes out to Dominic, serving with the tank battalion. Maria has a little message for you.
So I think would rather go for banana cream or chocolate. I have to be careful with chocolate due to my nut allergies. It depends upon who made the chocolate and what the bakery was like. But blueberry is my favorite.
Think you can go out with Avalanche instead?
Along with French silk. French silk is like my second favorite.
I hope you don't mind. I need to be alone tonight.
No, Shamrock, that's the last thing you need to be. I do not trust you to be alone right now.
Daughter are both dead. It's just been confirmed. I saved my country, but I lost my family. What kind of an ace can't even protect his own family? Monica and Jessica. How could I let this happen? Once this mission's over, I'm turning in my wings. I've had it. I have no more reason to fly.
Fine, but I'm gonna make sure somebody's with you.
I've confirmed an unknown on radar. That's no fighter, it's traveling too fast.
What's going on?
An unknown is coming in from north.
It's going so fast it's not rendering properly.
The unknown just jumped off radar.
Sticky toffee
Hold on.
pudding.
Multiple
Cashew
objects are
cream,
traveling on the
custard.
same coordinates. I think these are...
I've got a visual. Those are missiles. Those we've got cruise missiles.
All planes, intercept those cruise missiles. Keep our city safe.
Welcome, Sly. You're just in time for
Target down.
the shitstorm that is City Lights.
Second wave of unknowns incoming.
It's fine. I mean, I am in the Strike Eagle with XMA6, so yeah, I'm not worried.
What the hell is with these guys? Haven't we seen enough death?
That's it, Shamrock. Let the rage break. Go kill him.
Third wave of unknowns incoming. They're morphing into cruise missiles. Intercept. Fourth wave of unknowns.
Head to head, you and me.
Spread
visual on an unknown. It's huge.
Just fly right into my AMRAAM. Okay.
Stealth fighter attacks. Can anyone out there provide support?
I'll head over there. Just watch me hold those suckers back. I've got a stealth fighter on my tail. I can't focus on cruise missiles.
Windhover, if you're gonna take care of the stealth fight or the Nighthawks, you should leave my tail.
Fifth wave of unknowns incoming.
I can take care of the cruise missiles. These guys are loyal to the generals, not the nation. Yeah, you could say that.
Cruise missiles incoming.
Anybody at Chandelier is probably definitely not in it for their nation, but for the generals. Although I have to wonder how much of this raise Grace Mary to the ground was actually in the original plan or was brought about by Dvornik being ultra depressed after Irina got shot down.
Sixth wave of unknowns incoming.
This is not. The mission that has the XB-70 is Salumna Peak.
Spread out. Cruise missiles incoming.
But as the assault record says, once Irina gets shot down, Dvornik kind of loses his marbles.
Garuda 1 destroyed the target.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Target down.
No problem, Nugget. Shamrock. Starscream. You lose all your family, and then we'll talk about growing up, okay?
I'm handing off the reins to your air team. Keep Grace Mary safe.
Garuda 1 destroyed the target.
You wanna give Shamrock shit about what happened in Moloch Desert? Fine. You wanna give Shamrock shit about having bad dialogue lines? Okay. But I ain't gonna stand for people giving Shamrock shit for acting as any father and husband would after learning that they perished and there was not a damn thing he could do about it.
Now don't you worry, listeners. We have angels in our American skies. I'm staying on the air for you, folks. Hey, play something with some spirit.
Command Center, do you read me? Let the police handle the evacuation. You focus on those
Yeah. Checkmate him, ah! Burkett must die.
Seventh wave of unknowns incoming. Spread out, cruise missiles incoming.
Alright. I can't afford to play with these guys. Okay. There, Burkett died. You got a point there, Sly. The
Garuda 1 destroyed the target.
random lock-on dialogue for Shamrock probably should have been specially redubbed for this mission. Because I mean, it's clearly reused from every other mission, and it is very emotionally dissonant from his current state of mind.
Target down.
Actually, if I were the scripter, I think in the United States, rated teen games, just like PG-13 movies, are allowed one F-bomb. I would have given that F-bomb to Shamrock in this mission specifically to say, "Die, motherfucker."
Garuda 1 destroyed the target.
Because I think it would have been appropriate.
Target down.
Two more. One more. There we go.
Enemy shells have come to a halt. Looks like we outgunned them.
Alright, now for the final
This is
boss.
Ghost Eye. I've identified the launch position. They're coming from offshore in the north.
The AAA towers are going to be fun. Not.
Talisman. An angel doesn't turn in his wings until after his last dance, right?
That's right.
Analysis results have confirmed the enemy cruise missile was
S
launched
rank,
at us
and I
from a point
don't
just
think that
north
I
of
personally
Eslovakia.
killed
We've suffered some damage
more
as a
than
result of the
5
missile impact,
of the
but there are no
Stovey
signs of any
aircraft.
re-engagement attempts from enemy
I
missiles.
mainly went after the
Damage suffered
missiles.
near the capital was minimal. The cruise missile launched at this time has a different structure than those used against Amerian attacks. We have a division running tests on it as we speak. Stand by for your next order to engage.
I love this cutscene.
The red alert has been called off. I repeat, the red alert has been called off.
The air
I think the
raids
one
suddenly
F-bomb thing is a
eased
stated
out,
rule.
like a passing shower.
You can't.
Having
Oh,
hidden
well.
there, with our heads covered for so long, we were finally
I
free.
know it's an unstated rule in movies that PG-13 movies get one uncensored F-bomb.
When he looked at his computer,
Um,
he just kind of stopped talking.
Computer?
So
Inside that briefcase.
I'm pretty sure the same is with games, but who knows? Wojciech, you're out of uniform. Are you ashamed of your country or something?
We recovered this photo from a body in the remains of a fighter.
Or are you ashamed of your leaders?
I realized it earlier, that she was the daughter of the pilot we found. You have to leave now. Get as far away from here as you can.
But why? We finally regained control of our city.
They're coming from the sky. There is a plan of operations designed to destroy everything in the city and all the people in it. I read the order myself.
What do you mean? Isn't there something we can do?
I don't want any more harm to come to this city and its people, but at the same time, as a soldier of Estovakia, there are certain obligations I must meet. It is my duty, and I am loyal to my country. This is all
Your
I can tell you.
country or your generals. They are not the same.
Mr. Wojciech.
Yes, I am Wojciech. But that...
Lieutenant Tosha Michsik is a man who is very dear to me. I was invited to a ceremony at the base 2 years ago, and remember seeing you there. You were his teacher, weren't you?
Yes.
And it is true that you are no longer flying.
Correct.
So then, you must have come here on ground duty. And now, you've grown close to those children. I was foolish. I carelessly crossed over to this side of the border, and I was fortunate enough to meet Melissa on the way. We have grown to be very close. Yes. If I had not been driving through the wide open plains here in your country, we would have never crossed paths. You've lost your wings, but you've gained the land in return. Now you can see the sky as these people do. The people living here on this land. Wojciech, are you really going to sit here and let the sky fall down on these people?
Yeah. Are you really going to let the sky fall down on these people as it did for us?
This is the weapon that's moving towards the city as we speak.
Because Wojciech is old enough
Parts of it are still in
to have lived through
These vulnerable
Ulysses.
points are described in this data. I need you to get this
It's probably
information to the
fresh in
pilots
his
the air
memory.
somehow.
Chandelier to all things.
I'll be relaying orders to you. We have received preliminary results from the tests regarding the recent missile attack. We've spotted a potential launch area for that second cruise missile shot at Grace Maria. It most likely came from a facility in the northern sea of Estovakia, somewhere in the vicinity of San Island. About 15 years ago, the Ulysses
The
collision
war
brought
15
about
years
a
ago.
state of misery and fear unprecedented in modern history. Nations worldwide took their own measures on how to deal with the impending crisis posed by meteors if they were to hit the Earth. The Estovakians had developed a giant railgun for the purpose of intercepting those meteors. But for some reason, they stopped short of bringing it to fruition, and soon after, meteors had fallen on many nations, Estovakia among them. There is not much intelligence available concerning this giant railgun, and nothing of it has been made public since the prototype. Some from the American Ministry of Science and Technology were concerned about the potential dangers of the meteor interception system used as a weapon of war. As crisis loomed, the nations banded together and decided to prohibit any further development of the meteor interception system.
Actually, it
Although the
would have been more
technology
than
was being
15 years
developed for
ago.
peaceful purposes,
Because it's
the potential for
2016
evil
right
was far
now.
too great a risk to take. Emeria cannot
15
be
years
appeased
ago would have been
until the threat of cruise
2001.
missiles has been
Ulysses
completely
struck in
eliminated.
1999,
You've
I
been
believe.
assigned to investigate an area just north of San Island.
So technically, it would have
Destroy
been
any
more
cruise missiles found
like
and their facilities. If you happen to
18
encounter any
years ago.
threatening objects, move into attack formation immediately. Blow the hell out of all targets. It's time to put an end to this tragic period in our history, which has emerged as a result of the Ulysses incident.
Yeah, April 1st, 2016. This is about... This is at... or 3:28 in the morning. We basically landed and then almost immediately took off for the Rosgri Straits. Ulysses, even though it never touched some nations, its effect was worldwide. Well, I mean, yeah. The Usian continent was an economic hub. And Ulysses even though it had Stonehenge, it basically ruined the continent's economy, so it would ruin the world's economy. And even though Ameria made it through relatively unscathed, Estovakia got flattened. And since there was no Stonehenge and Chandelier wasn't finished in time, they had no defense. So yeah, Estovakia got shafted. God, I love this sortie music.
Tell us, which plane should I pick? How about my weaponry? Are we ready to fly with these planes?
Garuda team, time to take off.
All right. And since we're this far north, there really isn't a night. Well, the sortie music is basically a rearrangement of the Chandelier theme.
I'd like to say hello. Hello to all American Air Force pilots in the northern skies. I'm just a civilian. My name's Melissa Herman.
I think it's coming from Grace Maria's radio station. Hey, we're in a war zone here.
I don't know a whole
airband is reserved for wartime defense purposes.
Windover, Sky Kid, and Avalanche. Too bad we don't have Snake Pit. That'd been great. Oh shit. Hold on, I gotta redo this. I just remembered. I need bombs.
Talisman, how about my weapon? Are we ready to fly with these planes?
Garuda team, time to take off.
I was going up with anti-air weapons. Ah, dumbass. Good thing I figured it out before we actually engaged. Well, yeah, I know I can do it with air-to-air if I know what I'm doing. And I do know what I'm doing. But why would I subject myself to that torture when I can just pick up bombs and destroy the Aegis and the cooling units that way?
Hey, we're in a war zone here.
Yeah, actually the cooling units are a lot easier to kill with your Sidewinders and your guns. The bombs aren't for them. They're for the damn ships and Aegis.
We might as well hear what she has to say.
Please, trust me on this. The Slovakian military.
Towers have no chance. Well, the thing about the towers and bombs are, I have to get close.
I better contact Grace Maria base.
Wait!
So, I'm gonna let my allies take care of the AAA tower.
Recover to optimum cooling. We can resume with launching. Roger. Resume attacks immediately.
Even using the RCL against the AAA towers can be dangerous because you have to get close. Close enough for them to shred you. Strigan is like one pilot, because one pilot actually honored passionate sacrifice and surrender so he could live. Canonically, all these Strigan pilots die here. Or at least go MIA. Okay, this shot here doesn't count, because it's a cutscene.
Radar warning. Enemy forces incoming.
Can you hear me? The battery's weak points are its cooling unit. If you can destroy those, it'll heat up and collapse on its own. Not only that, even if they get those heat thingies, there's also a backup. They have to get that too.
Do you two have any proof of this?
We're trying to get you the data. The radio station's crew is sending it now.
Data received. Hold on here. Ma'am, how did you get a hold of this?
I got it from a flight instructor, the Slovakian Air Force. His name is Lieutenant Colonel Wojtek.
Garuda 2 to Ghost Eye. Send me a copy of that.
Roger. All planes. I'm sending you data concerning the enemy's weapon capabilities.
Got it. Whoa.
This just looks cool.
Let's go, Garuda 1. It's time to finish this.
May the Golden King smile upon us. All right, we got 8 shots before Grace Maria goes. Ow!
Cruise missile. They've just initiated the launch sequence.
Those huge missiles are being carried through a gutter into the gun barrel. So this is where the Eagles try and blast that motor.
There's a defensive barrier covering the target. The thing's not gonna budge under a few attacks.
Lock on!
Missed. Science is a destroyer.
Has you on radar.
Enemy hit.
Alright, the ESM's gone.
Ground target has been eliminated. Launch of enemy cruise missile confirmed. It's headed straight
Alright,
for Grace Maria.
shot 1. 7 left.
Radar lock.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Fifth one down. Cooling unit number 5 is destroyed.
Look, the place is starting to collapse. Roger, over here. Roger that. Heading over to offer backup. Heading over to provide backup.
Cruise missile. They've just initiated the launch sequence. Garuda 1, ESM is active.
Missile closing in! Evade! Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Nope.
Garuda 1, Fox 2.
Alright, shot number 2.
Anti-aircraft gun
6
destroyed.
more.
Take out those cruise missiles before they get them loaded.
Missile struck target!
I hate these back cooling units because you have to be basically looking directly at them.
Missile. Cruise missile. They've just initiated the launch sequence.
Got it.
Garuda 1 destroyed the target.
Hey, America didn't set out to humiliate your country, Stovey.
Anti-aircraft gun
You
taken
did
out.
that yourself.
Begin the loading operation. Garuda 2 fired!
Well, if you just surrender, then you'd be fine.
Lock on.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Ow.
Cruise missile. They've just initiated the launch sequence.
That's fine. We got all of them. We got all of them with 6 shots left on the clock. And we got a full assault bar.
That monster's got a backup unit, an extra cooling unit.
The little girl was right. That thing still isn't dead.
Thermoscan data confirmed. I don't believe this.
Scan data received. This is where his backup cooling unit is? The backup cooling unit's inside the battery. We can't destroy this. We can't even get close enough with that artillery on our butts.
Leave this to me. I'll move in for a closer look.
Don't be stupid, Shamrock. You'll be full of holes before you can get close.
This is Garuda 2. I'm going in alone at low altitude.
Garuda 2, that's too dangerous.
I know it's
He's got nothing left to lose, Ghost Eye.
for me to dance with the angels. Almost there. Just a little further. Gotcha. Did you get the data?
Data confirmed. Now pull up Garuda 2.
I'm losing thrust. But maybe I won't need it. Let's see what these angel wings can do.
How he survives, I don't know, but I'm okay with it.
Shamrock, you're off radar.
Shamrock! Respond! Marcus! Marcus!
Shamrock is down.
All planes, get in there and save him! Shamrock is alive! He's gotta be alive!
Ghost Eye, take it easy. The backup cooling unit's inside the battery. Take a look at
Wait,
the
do
bottom.
we have Snake Pit?
Moving to dive down into the battery. I'm gonna take out that backup cooling unit.
Because we've got ESM. I think we do have Snake Pit. Huh. Alright, those AAA batteries. Okay, I think that's all of them. Yep, that's all of them. Here we go. No launch for you. Okay, was looking at the music player and discovered this music is specifically to all things in Shep. Huh. Interesting. I did not know that.
vital area is back behind the barrel.
The OST combines them? Gotcha.
I can trust you with this, right?
Alright. If I recall, I think Talisman's the only protagonist that actually flies down the barrel of a gun. I know Blaze can do it with the Solg, but since you don't have to do it in order to kill the Solg, I don't consider it to be canon. And there we go, the war's over. About the Sword Mercenaries Infinity. It's been forever since I played the story of Infinity. And if you're talking about the raids, no, I don't count them because technically
I saw the cannon go down.
it's
All planes, it's the end of the war.
quasi-canon. Because raids happen repeatedly. There's no canon raid. Talking about the raids. Yeah, I know. I knew what you were picking up. Or laying down, whatever. But I don't consider multiplayer to be canon. It's like a Dragon Ball Z movie. It happened, but it didn't.
Morning always comes. Those we've lost gave their lives to bring the morning light. Living this day to the fullest is the highest tribute we can offer to their memory. Now come on, let's get back home.
Mobius and Sky Eye, Cypher and Eagle Eye, Talisman and Ghost Eye. Yeah, but Keynote isn't an AWACS, is he? I thought he was like Crux and was ground-based.
There was a wedding that took place in the field of the prison camp. And I was on
Oh, he's an AWACS, okay.
best man. Tosha and Ludmilla
But did he and Phoenix fly off into the sunset together?
Tosha flew as wingman for Lieutenant Commander Pasternak. In battle, Pasternak took the brunt of the battle alone. And
At the end,
left Tosha
okay,
to leave another
fair enough.
crew.
It's been so long since I played the actual story mode of Legacy. I've mainly just done free mission.
Surviving is nothing to be ashamed of. I stand here as the grass sways peacefully in the wind. I'm all the more convinced we made the right choice. A coup d'etat led to the overthrow of the generals, and the military regime was brought to an end. A ceasefire agreement is to be arranged between our two nations next week. We can finally return to our homeland.
We don't talk about it. Yeah. You know, the Estavakians have to consider themselves extremely lucky that Ameria wasn't feeling vengeful.
I'd be one of the guys to lose his wings. Guess I'll just have to stick it out in this wheelchair until I heal up. Then I've got rehab to worry.
Because America would have been within their rights to take out the generals themselves. But they didn't invade Slovakia.
That's the only other thing I could have asked for.
I think America's like, they got a coup, let's see what happens there first. I mean, yes, we canonically do take out one general, because he was stupid enough to fly in combat in Chandelier. But at that point, his mind was completely shattered by despair because, you know, first we shoot down his daughter, and then we're blowing up his big-ass railgun. He literally can't go home again.
They're all smiles here. A whole legion of angels.
Do you wonder if he was just trying to escape her? I mean, maybe, possibly.
Makes me feel like I've got
Or it might have been a one defiant last stand. Suicide by talisman.
This is it. This is what we've been fighting for.
Because where would he go? F4. And with that, the story of the Onion Continental War, I know what I'm doing, Sly, has come to a close. The next day's combat Canon Run will be a 7, as we retell the story of the Lighthouse War. And that will be on the PC, so mods will be a thing, but we will be stuck with the 3 Canon aircraft. F-16, F-15C, and F-22. And the PLSL isn't going to help us that much in Alicorn, even with mods. So that mission's going to be real interesting in an F-15C. Anyway, tomorrow we're having a double stream since I am on vacation. We will start the day with the finale to Mass Effect 3, starting with Priority Cerberus Headquarters and ending with Priority Earth. Then we'll take a break, and then we'll start Mass Effect Andromeda on PC. Unfortunately, there will be no mods for Andromeda because I cannot get Frosty Mod Manager to work because fuck the Frostbite engine. And then Saturday, we will continue with Halo Combat Evolved with my absolute favorite mission in Halo Combat Evolved ever, the library. Hold your position until the monitor returns. I don't know if we'll be streaming Sunday. I might be streaming Sunday. It will depend upon things. I know I have to go down to my folks on Sunday for car purposes. My new tags are in, and the car is technically in their name. So we'll have to see how that goes. Monday, we will be streaming more Final Fantasy X. We'll be doing the Kilika Cloister to get Ifrit. And we'll see whether or not I need to move to the PC by attempting the Jekt shot. And then next Wednesday, provided the Floof crew is available, we will continue the Floof crew Baldur's Gate 3 run. We're in the middle of the Githyanki Crash. If I can't, then we'll do Arella's solo Baldur's Gate 3 run. Um, I think we had just made it to the Blighted Village, so we're a little bit behind on that regard. And then next week, Thursday, Trigger gets his turn for the Canon Run. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. Hope to see you tomorrow. And have a great Memorial Day weekend for those of you in the United States. If not, then have a great weekend. Take care.